The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary pals alike, family members, anyone who might be listening, welcome to SRW Money Shot. This is D-Wall here with you on commentaries. We get closer and closer to Revelations 10. Revelations Week continues with this special SRW event, and we have a lot in store for you tonight. Championships on the line, including the main event. Lynn making her first defense of the SRW World Championship since winning it at Enter the Dominatrix, taking on Juliet Starling in her open challenge, Lynn's open challenge that she made to anyone who wanted a shot at that title. Of course, Juliet getting ready for her match coming up at Revelations 10, teaming with Ovana Morgan to take on Nova Kane and Dahlia Lockhart in a very personal tag match. But right now we are getting set for the Leather and Lace Championship to be decided. And here comes the number one contender for that championship. A woman who may or may not be in contact with John Blackos at the current moment. Angel, a former champion in her own right, looking to become Leather and Lace champion. And this is going to be a very physical match between these two. Angel and Joanna Dark one-on-one with the title on the line. Again, thank you all for being a part of this event. SRW slowly getting back to a regular schedule, if you will, if you want to, call it a regular schedule. However, Angel would love to become Leather and Lace champion and hold that title somewhat in the vicinity of John Blackos, maybe. I don't want to speak on his rumors or anything like that because, that's John's business, not mine. But Angel in the ring waiting for the champion. And Joanna Dark has been more than ecstatic winning this title. She chased a championship in SRW for so long, and now she is the champion, and for a fact she does not want to lose it. And there she is, Perfect Dark herself with that Leather and Lace championship. A former champion in the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance. A current champion here in SRW. She also won her title at Enter the Dominatrix. Making her first title defense as well. And she does not want to go one and done as a champion here in SRW, that's for certain. But also tonight here at Money Shot, like I said, titles are on the line. Due to her win on the last episode of Mayhem, Noah Liger will be taking on Lucy Scarlet with the Scarlet Empire Exchange, the Super Ethical Reality Championship on the line. Lucy Scarlet has to make at least 2 more successful defenses to get a shot at the championship, at the SRW World title. And that is coming up tonight as well. Also, the vacant SRW tag team titles are going to be decided. The Glocks against Femme Fatality. And obviously, like I said, our main event, Lynn defends the SRW World title against Juliet Starling. But right now, it's about the leather and lace title as Angel looks to make Joanna Dark's title reign a very quick one. And you see Joanna looking at that belt. She, like I said, worked so hard to get that title, worked so hard here in SRW to fight to get into a position to win that championship. But now you have to wonder if her time as champion may be slipping away. Angel's a very dangerous competitor, as we all know. And Joanna, I'm sure, knows that full well. Bell rings, we are underway. And Angel going right to work on Joanna, not wasting any time. Again, the Leather and Lace Championship is on the line. Both of these women know what's at stake. They know how to get the job done when the moment calls for it. Question is, who's going to get the upper hand on the early going? And it looks like Joanna's doing just that. Kick to the back of the head and then a German suplex on the run. Nicely done. Angel trying to get back up to her feet. Like I said, these two are two of the toughest women, not just in SRW, but perhaps in all of VWU. And the fact that they are going head up here with the title on the line speaks volumes. And you know, everyone in the locker room has got to be watching this match closely because they all want a shot at a championship here in SRW. They all want to get one step closer to it. And now you see the strikes by Joanna Dark. Usually it's on hell with them, but then right to the back of the head. 2 open forearms right to the back of the head. And now right to the arm, trying to slow down Angel, which might be a smart move. And now big cross body. And now running in, but gets caught. Angel with a big clothesline and went for the split leg drop again. Couldn't connect with it. But again, Angel just too quick and drives Joanna Dark down. And swing neck breaker quickly into the cover, but no. And we're going to determine who will be the next challenger for the Leather and Lace Championship later on tonight in a #1 contenders match. The cover by Angel, only a 2 count. Of course, the only champion that won't be here tonight is the current Mayhem champion, Rhea Scrimmery. She is not here tonight, but on the next episode of Mayhem, we will have an update on when she will make her first title defense since winning that championship. Of course, the Mayhem Championship, the former Queen of the Deathmatch title that our Director of Mayhem herself, Persephone Brimstone, rechristened as the Mayhem title. And now, Angel on the arms of Joanna. And there's that split leg drop again. And of course, all the titles, very important to everyone here on Mayhem. There's a discus clothesline, but Joanna right back up. And again, right to the back of the head, these forearms delivered to Angel. And Joanna keeping the pressure on Angel, which is a smart move. You do not want to give her any kind of advantage, any kind of opening. Now off the ropes, big kick avoided by Angel. And now neck breaker again. Working on the head and neck of Joanna. Angel's been very smart targeting that neck. And now, look at this. Just stomping her face into the mat. And trying to probably go for a second time, but gets an elbow to the midsection instead. And now Joanna sending Angel over the top to the floor. Champion's advantage, obviously. Angel can't win the title on the outside. Joanna can definitely retain it, though, if there's a count out here. But you know Joanna's not going to want it to be a count out. She's wanting Angel in the ring and beating her, but that doesn't mean she won't use the ring and the outside of the ring as a weapon, as she's doing exactly that. And now inside the ring. And now working on the arm again. And now, is she looking to end it here? She might be. Perfect dart. And that could be it right there. The cover. 1, 2. No, Angel kicks out. What a match to open up our night here. And now Angel in trouble. Joanna going up top, but Angel slowly getting up. And Joanna not wanting to risk it. Oh, back elbow by Angel. But wait, no. Reverse, no, back elbow avoided. Angel might still be loopy. Back elbow again. She is trying everything she can to keep in control of this matchup. But right now, Angel is doing everything she can to stay in control. Facebuster. Pump handle facebuster by Angel. 1, 2. No, 2.5. That was close. What a match again, like I said, to open up this night. Not even just this contest, but this night. As again, Revelations 10 getting closer and closer here. As now, both women jockeying for position as Angel sends Joanna to the floor with that hot shot. Oh, but gets tripped up. Now, from behind, Joanna power slam position and drives her down on the floor. And now she might be thinking about it again, and she gets all of it. And that has to be it. 1, 2, no! How in the world did Angel kick out of that twice? And Joanna has to be thinking, what more do I have to do to put Angel away? Drop kick sends her into the bottom turnbuckle. And now again working on the arm. And you have to wonder how much more both of these women have left. Up top. Big drop kick. And now Angel looking to finish it. And this might be it. Going for the pump handle again. But Joanna gets out of it. O'Connor roll. 1, 2. No. Angel reverses it. 1, 2. No. Joanna reverses it. The Wayne K. Hayes Memorial Pin Struggle only gets a 2. But Angel caught out of nowhere. Perfect dark DDT. 1, 2. Got her. That was a hell of a way to open up this show. And Joanna Dark is still the leather and lace champion after a hell of a fight with Angel. Look at this. A constant back and forth and near falls here. It could have went either way, but right here, Angel got up, but as she got up, she did not see. She was so disoriented, she did not see Joanna coming. Hooked the head, hit the DDT, and that was all she wrote. And Joanna Dark is still the leather and lace champion, making her first successful championship defense. And you know Joanna hopes it's not her last one either. Congratulations, Joanna.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We are now ready for takeoff. We appreciate you choosing the wingsuit for your travel needs today. On this flight, we'll reach a cruising altitude of anywhere from 5 to 100 feet over Santo Alessa and enjoy the city's sunny desert vistas. As a reminder, we offer many convenient points of departure, and our Wingsuit Challenge Frequent Flyer Club rewards you for every mile. In case of emergency, the person below you can be used for landing or as a flotation device. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. You'll arrive at your destination shortly. The Saints are not responsible for injury, death, or dismemberment as a result of launching oneself off of buildings, cliffs, or other very tall objects.
What a opening match to kick off Money Shot. Joanna Dark successfully retaining the Leather and Lace Championship against a very game Angel here tonight. And like I said, you know, Joanna's not wanting that to be her only title defense in terms of perhaps, you know, the future. But speaking of the future, we have a #1 contenders match coming up. The winner of this match will face Joanna Dark at our next SRW special, Crash Landing, for that Leather and Lace Championship. And here comes Gabby Darrow making her SRW debut. And yes, she is a member of the Darrow family, if you can believe it. Normally the Darrows aren't this preppy and cheerful, but Gabby definitely is one of them. Gabby Darrow making her debut here tonight, but she has some stiff competition. As here comes entrant number 2, Tasha Barnett, who we've seen in SRW before. We saw it on our return show when she and Amber Stevens beat the hell out of each other. I'm talking, they beat each other down. And when you talk about women who really have it all, who really have the total package, Tasha Barnett, you got to say she's in that category. A woman who really showed out and showed what she's capable of when she took the fight to Amber Stevens like she did. And now, entrant number 3, making her way out to the ring next. Is the speed demon herself, Elizabeth Preza. One of the most celebrated, respected, talented women in all of this business. A woman who needs no introduction, a woman who has almost done it all and is now looking for gold here in SRW, and she could find it if she wins this match, if she goes on to challenge for the Leather and Lace Championship. And you talk about someone who could bring, not to say that Joanna Dark isn't, because she very much is, but you want to talk about somebody who could bring credibility instantly to that championship if she wins it. I mean, a star the caliber of Elizabeth Preza holding the Leather and Lace title, that says a lot. But entrant number, we're waiting on, I believe, the final entrant, if my notes are correct. And you know how my notes are sometimes, especially here in SRW. They don't take good notes in the back in SRW, that's for sure. I can tell you that from firsthand experience. And the fourth and final entrant, the Queen of the Streets, Blaze Fielding. And you know Blaze would love nothing more than to win this match and challenge Joanna Dark for that title. A woman who's come close here in SRW to winning championship gold, but has not been successful yet. But you know, it could be at any point. She could win gold in this company, and she may have the opportunity if she wins this match tonight. Now, I also believe, unlike in DCA, I believe this may be an elimination match. If if they actually gave me the proper notes here. And if they did give me the proper notes, then that means that we have to round it down. We do have one more person entering. And it's everyone's favorite, depending on who you ask, Sarah Miller. A woman who you know for a definite fact, if she wins that Leather and Lace title, she would have no problem wearing leather or lace or none of it at all. Much to the delight of Carmen Cortez and maybe Aaron Michaels. But we're not going to talk about that here. I'm sure Aaron Michaels is frothing at the mouth at the moment, considering Sarah's outfit. I'm pretty sure Carmen is frothing at the mouth, or some other place, considering Sarah's outfit. But Sarah Miller, a very talented competitor, obviously, for many reasons. But right now, it's all about who's going to advance and a shot at Joanna Dark. And here we go. The bell has rung. We are underway. 5 women in the ring. We have to have 4 eliminations And the winner of this match will face Joanna Dark at Crash Landing for the Leather and Lace Championship. And now look at this. Double teaming on Gabby, who I think does not realize it is not Christmas. She's wearing a Christmas hat. She didn't bother to get out of her jacket. I don't know if she realized what kind of match this was. And now you see Tasha and Elizabeth going at it with the Wayne K. Hayes Memorial Pin Struggle. That's the second one of this night. Wayne K. Hayes is smiling somewhere at the fact that his Memorial Pin Struggle is being used. As now Gabby gets a pinfall on Blaze and not even close. And now Gabby frustrated at the fact that she couldn't get a pinfall. Not surprising in the slightest. As now Sarah Miller doing the one thing that she knows how to do better than anybody else, and that's suplex somebody. If there is a match that Sarah Miller is in, you can expect that somebody is getting suplexed. As now, again, Sarah Miller suplexing somebody and sends him down. Sarah looking for somebody else to suplex, and yes, she is. Tasha Barnett's the next victim. And then gets a kendo stick to the head. And then Tasha gets one. That is why Blaze is the queen of the streets. And now head scissors on the Blaze by Priza. And now Priza snapmare off the ropes and drop kick to Sarah Miller. Tasha with a back suplex to Gabby. And now pairing off once again. Sarah, another suplex, this time with a pin. Tasha doesn't even get a 1 count. Sarah Miller is going to suplex everybody until she cannot suplex anymore. Because as you know, all of Sarah Miller's suplexes, they don't come from the hips, they come from the glutes. As you can see, using them to great effect there. At least that's what I've been told. That Sarah Miller does not use her hips for rotation. She uses specifically her glutes. Don't ask me where I found this information out. One, it wasn't from Aaron Michaels, I guarantee you that. Aaron Michaels does not have the stamina. And speaking of stamina, Gabby Dara might need some stamina to get out of this Boston Crab, but it looks like Blaze prematurely broke it up in her swing happy mentality. Referee getting in the middle of it. Ashley needs to get out of the way. She's got to referee something on it. She's got to referee Revelations on Friday night. Tasha trying to for a power bomb. Priza with a pin. Not even a 1 count on it. And now, Sarah again, another suplex. This time to Blaze. And now, look out. Big moonsault. Standing moonsault by Priza. STO onto Tasha by Blaze. And no one has gotten a pinfall yet in this matchup. There's been no elimination so far. And now Tasha going to work on Priza and the cutter. Barnett family cutter on the Priza. And Priza kicks out. That would have been a big upset if Priza was the first one eliminated. Out goes Blaze. And if this was a Rumble style matchup, Blaze would have been eliminated. And then Tasha just threw that kendo stick into the face of Priza and then gives her a drop kick for good measure. And then Sarah Miller with a head scissors. And now Gabby taking Blaze down on the outside of the ring. And now we keep moving forward here. As now Tasha has Gabby and sends her into the turnbuckle. But Priza from behind. Going for the speed kick, but no. Tasha able to counter it. Irish whip in the corner. Tasha Barnett, I tell you what, like I said, she has been a force since coming to SRW, but Tasha taking it to the biggest dog in the fight, and that is Priza, but Priza coming right back. And now going after Gabby, but Gabby taking Priza, spinning her around, and back suplex. Meanwhile, Sarah Miller and Blaze fielding her up top. Wait a minute, Gabby with a cutter off the top. Twist of fate style. And Tasha's eliminated. Gabby Darrow eliminating the biggest, toughest woman in this matchup early. And meanwhile, Sarah Miller going after Blaze again. Irish whip in the corner. Blaze gets both feet up in the face. Meanwhile, Priza and Gabby are on the outside, fighting it out. Moonsault by Blaze onto Sarah. And now Sarah getting whipped. And not in the way Carmen would like to. I'm talking about with a kendo stick by Blaze fielding. No count there. And now Priza and Blaze going at it. Meanwhile, Gabby and Sarah up. And now Blaze, look at this. Blaze with the kick. Right to the head of Priza. And Sarah trying to take advantage, and she does so. Sarah Miller taking advantage of the chaos. Meanwhile, Gabby getting pinned by Blaze, but only a 1 count. And then Sarah with a kendo stick, throwing it at both women. And now, off the ropes, leg drop. Off the ropes again. Another leg drop. And now Gabby trying to eliminate Sarah Miller. Only a 1 count. Understandably, this has been a knockdown, drag-out affair between all 3 women. And now look at this, Sarah Miller using her glute strength to deliver those kicks. And Blaze might be right for the picking now. Going for another pixie plex, but no. And then Gabby with a chair. And then gets plexed for her efforts. Gabby back up though. Trying to fight back. If there's one thing that we should know about these Darrows, they are very, very resilient. Any of them will tell you. As now, off the ropes, big enziguri by Sarah. And now Blaze. Oh, Blaze tried to fight back, but nobody there because Sarah continued the offensive. And now Gabby, look at this. Gabby Darrow with a crossbody to the floor. Gabby trying to show out in her debut here in SRW. And she is making the most of it. And now half and half on the floor as Sarah shows off the biggest part of herself. Or second biggest, depending on who you ask. As now, back inside the ring. No, tried to get her back inside the ring and just gives her a backstabber instead. And an enziguri by Sarah. And just as a reminder, one of these 3 women are going to challenge Joanna Dart for the leather and lace title. And right now, it looks like Gabby Darrow may be in perfect position to do that, just that. And Sarah with a throwback. Using every bit of power in those glutes to do it. And now back inside the ring as meanwhile, there's a kendo stick to the back of the head of Sarah Miller. And now Gabby Darrow with a steel chair. If there's one thing Darrows know how to do is swing a chair around. But Blaze Fielding, she's the queen of the streets. She knows how to swing it just as much and then just drives Gabby's head into the apron. And now sending Blaze into the ring steps and then sends Sarah Miller into the barricade. And now it's telling one of them or both of them to bring it on. Santa hat and all. Big spine buster. Oh, now Blaze with the steel chair again. And I don't think Darrow appreciated Blaze interrupting the fight between her and Sarah very much. And now Gabby taking the fight to Blaze right now. Again, we have to have a winner at some point. These three women just are content with beating the hell out of each other right now. But only one of them is going to get a shot at the leather and lace title. Meanwhile, Blaze Fielding taking it to Gabby from behind, countered. And now just sending Blaze across the floor. And it's Gabby gets sent into the stairs. And now Sarah with the steel chair, but Blaze knocks it out of her hands. And at some point, one of these women have to get in the ring and eliminate somebody. I'll tell you that right now. Sarah's finally in the ring. Now let's see if Blaze follows up. No, she's telling Sarah to get back out. She wants some more. But Gabby trying to follow Sarah inside. And now, twist of fate on the Sarah Miller. 1, 2, and Sarah kicks out. And Gabby gets a kendo stick right to the head right when she turns around. And cover by Blaze. And Gabby kicks out. What is it gonna take for one of these women to win this match? I honestly couldn't tell you at this point. And now Sarah trying to get a pin on Gabby. Ashley trying to get in perfect position, and that might have cost her an elimination. That could have been an elimination if Sarah was in perfect position. Excuse me, if Ashley was in perfect position. Sarah always likes to be in perfect position, but don't ask me where I found that information out. Spine buster by Blaze. 1, 2, 3, and Blaze is eliminated. And we are down to 2. We are down to Gabby Darrow and Sarah Miller. And one of these two are gonna get the shot at Joanna Dart. And Gabby with the chair once again, but Sarah knocks it out of her hands. And now look at this, working on the leg. Sarah Miller trying to gain the upper hand. Irish whip. Duck down. Leapfrog. And an enziguri. And the cover kicked Gabby right in the face. That might be it. 1, 2, no. And you got to think if Sarah plexes Gabby one more time, that might be it. Oh, wait a minute. Emerald Flosion. Got it. Not necessarily a plex, but she'll take it. Gets kicked away, though. And the knee. And now Gabby up. Nope, never mind. Sarah now, what's this? Sarah with a tornado DDT. Dropping her right on her Santa hat. That has to hurt. 1, 2, no. And Sarah wondering what she's got to do to put Gabby down. Maybe this is enough. Just stomping her head into the mat. And now Sarah might be looking to plex Gabby here. Pixie plex on the back of her head. And the cover. 1, 2, no! I told you those Daros are damn resilient. And Sarah's finding that out the hard way right now. Gabby will not quit. As you can see. I went for something, but it's going to get plexed instead. And how much more plexing can Gabby possibly take? I don't know. I don't know how much more her back and the back of her head can withstand at this point. And now what's Gabby thinking here? Oh, wait. Arm drag. Drop kick. Very unique offensive maneuver by Gabby Daro there. And now twist of fate again. But she can't capitalize quick enough. Arm over. 1, 2, is this it? No! If she was just a little quicker on the cover, that might have been a 3, but so much has been taken out of her at this point. Now Gabby went for the leg drop, nobody there. Sarah got out of the way. Sarah, nope. Countered by Gabby. Gabby, half and half. But again, the damage done, she just can't capitalize anymore. And now the steel chair off the knee, and that might be it. The plex, the knee, hooking that bad leg, and again Sarah kicks out. And now, what's Gabby doing here? Oh, just stomping the soul out of Sarah. I don't think Erin Michaels is gonna like where she's stomping her at. But I'm not gonna say anything about it. There's a swanton that was avoided by Sarah Miller. If Gabby had hit that swanton, this thing might have been over. Back elbow countered. Suplex reverse, the Irish whip reversed. Elbow. Oh, no. Countered by Gabby. Now Gabby, again, another suplex. No! Sarah does not want to get plexed. And backbreaker. And now picking up that chair, just throws it at her. Just tosses that chair right in Sarah's face. And now just getting stomped. And now, leg drop. She tried this earlier. Gets both of them. And Gabby's feeling it now. Are you feeling it now, Gabby Daro? Are you feeling it? It seems that way to me. Head scissors DDT, but again, the damage clearly evident. Oh, Sarah's back up. Using her glute strength to kip up. Back elbow avoided. Now the strikes by Sarah and head scissors. And now what's Sarah thinking here? Oh no. She was thinking something. Oh wait, oh no, I know what she's thinking. Using the biggest part of her body, or so I've been told. In the corner, chop. Oh, back elbow by Gabby. Again, fighting back, and the side effect. The cover. Hook in the leg. No. You want to talk about a fight for the #1 contendership? You're getting it right here, and Gabby looking to finish it off now. Twist of fate. That's it. 2. No, again, Sarah kicks out. Whether you love Sarah or you don't, and I know some people that don't, Sarah is showing her resiliency here. Insecurity to the back of the head, but that was all Sarah had left in her. And went for the knee. Nobody there. Gabby, clothesline, or more like a right hand, perhaps. And now, Gabby looking to end it here. Forearm countered. Sarah off the ropes. And now, oh my God, wheelbarrow pixie plex. 1, 2, no. And now Sarah has to be thinking, what more does she have to do? Elbow right to the Santa hat. And then a kick to the back. Sarah has got to be thinking, what more do I have to do? Oh, wait, maybe this is some pixie plex. Front hook pixie plex. And the cover. No! I don't understand. I said that the Darrows were resilient, but my God. Oh. Kick to the face. And the stunner by Darrow. Gabby with the stunner. 2, 3. And Gabby Darrow is the #1 contender to the Leather and Lace Championship. What a debut for Gabby Darrow. Hitting that stunner out of absolutely nowhere. Sarah had no idea. And we have a #1 contender. And we will see Gabby Darrow, purple Santa hat and all, challenge Joanna Dark for the Leather and Lace Championship.
Life in Santo Alesso can be dangerous. A serious accident can happen anytime, anywhere. At Shady Oaks Medical Clinic, we're here to help. No matter what kind of coverage you have, you won't pay a lot for our care. Our prices are so low, they'll knock you off your feet. That's because we make insurance companies pay your bills 100% in full, no deductibles, no copays, even if you don't have insurance. With Shady Oaks, you're covered. We don't even need to know your real name. In fact, it's probably better that we don't. And while you rest and recuperate, we handle the paperwork. So all you need to do is get better. At Shady Oaks.
We are back to Money Shot. And we are getting set for the Super Ethical Reality Championship to be defended. And again, if you don't remember, on the last episode of Mayhem, this woman right here, Noah Liger, took advantage of an overconfident Lucy Scarlet to pick up the victory. And because of that victory, she earned the right to challenge for this championship tonight. And if Noah Liger wins this match, that means she will be 3 title defenses away from trading that in for a shot at the SRW World title. But she has a tough challenge to get through tonight, in the form of Lucy Scarlet. And Lucy is no slouch. We can make jokes about her all day long, but the fact is, she is a very dangerous woman. And here she comes, the current Super Ethical Reality Champion. She won that title at Enter the Dominatrix in the Genki Bowl. And she, as I said on Mayhem, she was very content with the fact that she was just going to cash that in. She feels like she rightfully deserves a shot at the SRW World title without making the 3 defenses. But that's not how it works, and Persephone made that perfectly clear to her. She's got to make title defenses. She's already pretty much bucked the system, if you will. This is her first defense officially of that leather and lace title. If she gets through Noah tonight, she's got to make 2 more if she wants a shot at the SRW World title. But it's not going to be easy on either side. The Super Ethical Reality Championship is on the line right now, folks. Noah Liger challenges Lucy Scarlet for that title. Again, this is Lucy's first defense officially of that championship since she won it in that Genki Bowl. But can she defend successfully? That's the question we're about to answer. And the bell rings and we are underway, and these two going right at it. They're not wasting any time. We already saw what they are capable of on Mayhem, and now we're going to see it here. Again. Uh-oh, Noah. DDT on the apron right away. Now Noah has to realize she can't win the title on the outside. She's got to get Lucy in the ring if she's going to win this championship. Out went for the knee. Lucy able to get out of the way. Don't take Lucy Scarlet lightly. She is a very dangerous woman. She's been here in SRW for a number of years. Finally tasted gold when she won the Super Ethical Reality Championship the way that she did. But now she has got to prove to the world that she is what she says she is, and that's a future SRW World Champion. But remember, like I said, she can't just buck the system and go right for the title. She has got to earn that right by getting the 3 defenses. And if she looks past Noah Liger like she did on Mayhem, she's not just going to lose to her. She's going to lose that title this time. But right now, it looks like she's taking Noah very seriously, as she should. Big neck breaker. And now, off the ropes. Duck down. And went for maybe a belly-to-belly perhaps, but gets an elbow by Noah. Noah now with a pile driver. And now keeping the pressure on Lucy here, not letting up at all. For Noah, this would be a big feather in her cap to win her first title here in Scarlet Row Wrestling. I mean, we know the history with her and Carmen has been well documented, both inside and outside of the ring. But the fact is, Noah Liger is earning every bit of her time and her opportunities here in SRW. And big back elbow by Lucy. And the cover, forearm right in the face, just for added emphasis, but only a 1 count. And again, just stomping the midsection. I don't think Lucy sees Noah has any kind of threat at all, but she should after what happened on Mayhem. Noah Liger is a very dangerous individual who has been in the ring with some of the best in the business. Moonsault, triple jump. No, only a 1 count. And now look at this. Again, like I said, just a dangerous woman is Noah Liger. When she wants to be violent, she can be violent. And she has no problem showing her violence when the moment calls for it. If you remember that big forearm that puts Lucy away on Mayhem, knocked Lucy out. And you know she's not forgotten about it either. But again, she can't win the title on the outside, as you see here. Last chancery, or as Carmen calls it, the Rose's Thorns. But she can't win on the outside. She's got to get Lucy in the ring. I mean, for Lucy, it really won't matter, because if there's a count out, she'll retain the title. And a senton right to the spine. Brutality by Lucy, as now both women still fighting on the outside. Counts up to 7. Counts up to 8. And you know Noah's going to look to break this count. And that's exactly what she does. And went for the leg drop. Nobody there. Lucy now trying to get some distance. And now taunting Noah. And now Noah's going to make her pay for it with a Dragon Sleeper. But Lucy quickly able to get out of it. That would have been a 3. That would have been a, excuse me, not even a 3. That would have been a retention. There's the knee by Lucy. The cover. And that might do it here. No. And Noah now in trouble, as Lucy looking to keep the pressure on with the big foot wash in the corner. And now working on the knee. Like I said, Lucy Scarlet, very dangerous competitor in that ring. And now Noah with a knee of her own, but she can't capitalize. Got the arm over. 1, 2, no. That split few seconds may have cost Noah right there. If she was able to get more on the shoulders, that would have been it. But obviously the damage has been done by Lucy Scarlet. Off the ropes, big knee countered. Went for something. Nope, forearm. And now, half and half. And brainbuster by Noah. Oh, but wait a minute. Lucy. Oh. Tried to counter with a pinfall and then gets her face planted into the mat. And now again, just a ground and pound by Noah. Just not letting up at all. Nor should she. And moonsault. And the cover. Only a 1 count. Defiance by Lucy Scarlet right now. That's all that is. That's sheer defiance. She does not want to give this title up. She does not want to lose this belt. Neck breaker. And Noah's right back up. Both women are defiant. Both women know what this match means. And now Noah, gets hung up on the top. And now, went for something there, gets caught. And now Noah dragging Lucy by the hair into the corner. And a scoop slam. And now on Brett's rope, the most dangerous rope. Looking for something. Big Meteora. And now went for the drop kick, but Lucy gets out of the way. Thinking about the last match. Off the ropes. Again, Lucy trying to get an advantage. Neck breaker. And now, again, in control is Lucy Scarlet. What's she thinking here? Oh no, she's taking apart the turnbuckle pad. Trying to get any advantage that she possibly can against Noah Liger here. And now sends her off the apron into the floor. And then went for a Pescado, but nobody home. And now Noah looking to gain the upper hand here. Like I said, Lucy is willing to do whatever it takes. I've said that in the past. And it's made clear here tonight she does not want to lose this championship. And she'll do anything it takes to keep it. If that means bending a few of the rules, if that means using the turnbuckle, that's exactly what she's gonna do. And now, look, going for it right there, but Noah able to fight out of it. And now Noah kicks her away. Off the ropes. Duck down. Oh. Sends her onto the apron. Right hand. And another right hand. And Noah with a DDT a second time in this match. But again, just when you think that Lucy's down, she's right back up and drives her to the mat. And now look at this, just vicious and violent is Lucy Scarlet. Wrenching back on the fingers on the arm and then drives her knees in. Counts up to 5. And again, you know that Lucy would love nothing more. There's the facial, a little disrespectful nod to Carmen. And now Noah, I don't think she appreciated that, but runs right into the boots. That was by design. And Lucy, again, everything Lucy does seems calculated. Just like that right there. And again, Lucy just slowing the pace down, not letting Noah have any time to breathe. Again, look at this. No wasted motion whatsoever. And the more this goes on, the more that Noah's chances of winning this title drastically go away. She's not going to have any arms left by the time this is over. But Noah continues to fight back. And now just stomping the soul out of Lucy. Or trying to anyway. And Lucy again continuing to put the pressure on to Noah. But Noah again fights back. But just when I say that, this has obviously been a different match than their last one was. Like I said, it looks like Lucy Scarlet is taking Noah Liger a lot more seriously. And now, Noah Liger with a shot, sending Lucy a half and half, I believe it was, right on the floor. And again, these two women fighting on the floor. They've been doing that most of the night tonight. But Noah can't win the title like this with this, again, the Dragon Sleeper. And Noah now, again, trying to get back inside the ring to break the count. That's exactly what she does. And now Lucy sending Noah inside the ring. And now Noah with a knee. Didn't get all of it though, and that might be... No, never mind. Noah able to counter, and Noah slams her head to the mat again. Oh, but now look at this. Lucy realizing what might have been happening. There's a meteor in the corner. And Noah saying that's it. Going for the triple moonsault again and gets all of it. And now, could this be it? There's the form like she did at Mayhem. And she may have knocked her out a second time. 2. No, she did not. Oh, and the referee got taken out inadvertently by that kick from Noah. Noah up top, no meteor, and nobody home, and now Lucy looking for a weapon. Wait a minute! That's Ariel Bridges, the woman that Lucy berated a few weeks ago. And Lucy has turned her attention to Ariel, and there's Noah. Obviously, Lucy was trying to cheat her way out of this match, trying to use a weapon to get the upper hand, but Noah would not let it happen. Ariel Bridges would not let it happen. And now Noah taking advantage of the situation. Noah, back suplex. And Noah Liger could be about ready to finish this off here. No, Lucy looking to finish it. No, counter. Lucy gets caught with the suplex. 1, 2, got it, we have a new champion. One mistake was all it took. Look at this, right on the back of her head. And Lucy Scarlet's reign as Super Ethical Reality Champion is over. And Noah Liger is the new Super Ethical Reality Champion. What a win for Noah Liger.
Travel back in time with the FB Brat Box, now featuring the limited edition Mecha Burger, FB's most popular Brat Box toy ever. Is it a hamburger or a robot? That's up to you. It's a hamburger, but if your planet is threatened by a genocidal race of killer robots disguised as farm-fresh, locally sourced organic produce, you need the Mecha Burger. Mecha Burger is not a burger, not for children under 3 years of age.
We are back. Another championship match on deck. This time for the vacant SRW Tag Team Championships. And here comes Femme Fatality, Ada Wong, and Claire Redfield. Both of these teams that are going to fight here tonight have never been SRW Tag Team Champions, but due to Professor Genki pulling the Genki girls away for some unforeseen reasons, we are crowning new Tag Team Champions in just a matter of moments. Femme Fatality looking to win the SRW Tag Team Championships for their first time, but to do it, they have to go through a team who's also searching for tag team gold, and a team that has been chasing this gold for years. Duck and hide. Here come the Glocks. Tara on the left, Roxy on the right. In the middle now, the Neo-Atrocious Alliance, but they're also known as the Glocks. A team that, in many people's opinion, may be underrated, may be overlooked. Which one of these two teams are going to be the future of the tag team division? We're about to find out. And there it is. The SRW Tag Team Championships are about to be decided. There you see those titles held high. As Ada Wong looks to start things off with Tara Glock. Of course, the Neo-Atrocious Alliance, headed by Inko, with Lacey Adams also a part of that group. If you believe Jebediah, you'll know that you'll hear him say repeatedly that the Neo-Atrocious Alliance are a cult. I have not had any evidence to confirm such things, so I will not comment on them here on this program. However, that's what Jeb believes, so you know, he has every right to feel the way that he does. Meanwhile, Tara is raking the face of Ada Wong right in front of her partner. Again, I have no, I won't speak on if that's true or not, but nonetheless, whether they are a cult or not, the Glocks are one of the most dangerous teams in VW. They went toe-to-toe with Akira Yukimura at her most, well, at the time, at her most dangerous, and survived it. So to say these two sisters are not dangerous, that would be a lie. But Ada Wong and Claire Redfield are just as dangerous as the Glocks, which makes this a very even matchup to me. Foot wash with the heels. Only a 2 count. And now in the corner. Nope. Back elbow. Now Ada Wong gets sent into the Glocks corner. And now Tornado DDT. And now Roxy's in. And with the armbar, and Claire just waiting for her moment. And she's taking it. Multiple strikes in the Russian leg sweep. Moonsault. And now Irish whip in the corner, or excuse me, off the ropes on the right hand. And now Roxy with a hot shot to Ada. And a chop to Claire. And now look at this. Roxy with the head scissors choke. Obviously illegal, But you think Roxy gives a damn? Obviously not. Slamming Ada's head into the apron. And now the fight continues on the outside of the ring. But unlike in DCA, we have countouts here in SRW, but a double countout would mean no title change or no new champions, obviously. And now Claire taking advantage, going after Roxy, boot to the face. Now tag in to Ada Wong. Roxy trying to crawl to her corner and gets the tag to Tara. And now Tara, nope, counter, kicks to the knees. And flatliner. Oh, but Ada's right back up and gets dropped right back down. Tara is not the one to mess with. Tara was the one that took it to Akira more than anybody back in season 2. She was the main instigator. Again, now a double foot stomp by Ada. With those heels on, might I add. And now Claire gets tagged in, going up against Tara. Knee right to the midsection. The cover, no, not even a 1 count. And now in the corner, no, counter. And now Ada gets taken off the apron. And Tara with a stun gun. And now Tara in control. Nope, Claire in control. And now Claire got Tara in the corner, tagging in. And now Tara back up. And now the clocks with a boot right to the face of Ada Wong. The cover. And now Ada in trouble. And Claire getting shots by Roxy and the Glocks. This is how they operate. Divide and conquer, as now Roxy looking to take advantage and now trying to go for a dive and not even close. But now takes the upper hand even still. But again, no count out will favor either woman, either team. And now Ada back in control. Tara, nope, back elbow. And now Tara going back inside the ring and gets sent into her own corner. And now Tara out of the corner, and there's a kick to the face. Cover. No, Roxy countered. And now it's breaking down. And just drives Tara down. Drop kick. And this has been a big fight so far. Both teams have been beating the hell out of each other. And now Roxy tagged back in against Ada Wong, but Ada Wong still fighting out. And went for a knee, or a kick to the knee, I should say. And now Ada Wong off the ropes, big foot. And now the cover again. 1-0. And I apologize for not being able to call some of this action, but that is how chaotic this match has been. That both of these teams, the rule book is seemingly out the window at this point. And Ashley can only do so much officiating before she just loses complete control. And she has gotten nearly to that point in various points in this match. But that is how big this matchup is. Both of these teams want to be the SRW Tag Team Champions. As you can see right now, once again, things are broken down. It is all out chaos between these two. to be honest with you, Persephone should have probably made this a no disqualification tornado tag, but she wanted to kind of try and keep some semblance of order, if that's even possible with these two teams. And now kicks to the face. And now a kick to the spine. And a double foot stomp that gets avoided by Roxy, who gets sent to the corner. Insecurity ducked underneath. And backdrop driver. And now Roxy with the head scissors and the elbow. And now Roxy has got Ada up. Trying to get into the corner. No, nobody there. Inzaguri went for the tag, but Roxy stopped her. And now Tara tags in. And now in the corner. And now boot right to the neck of Ada Wong, and now the cover. Only a 1 count. And again, this is how vicious and physical this match has been. Every time it seems like one team has the advantage, the other team comes right back anyway. And now big forearm. And another one. Ada Wong tagging in Claire. Oh, it gets a super kick out of nowhere. But Claire able to counter. And now Claire fighting out. Again, one of these teams are going to leave here as the SRW Tag Team Champions. And a back fist counter in the corner. Tag made. And now the Glocks looking to put him away again. And the cover. Ada trying to get in to break it up and does so just in the nick of time. And now Roxy with the head scissors. And gets a kick to the midsection too. Irish whip. And now Roxy again, just with another head scissors. But Claire with the enziguri. Again, kick to the midsection. And now Claire's got her up. And a right hand. Irish whip into the corner. Can Femme Fatality find the Can they find the winning combination here? Because it doesn't seem like either team has had it so far. And now what the hell is Roxy thinking? Frankensteiner! From the top! Ada now finally getting back to the apron. Only gets a 2 count. I thought that was it right there. Oh, went for the boot. Nobody home. Big forearm by Roxy. And now, snap suplex. And the Glocks have isolated Claire Redfield from her corner. Back elbow. But Tara, I think, distracted Claire, but Claire's not letting it get to the best of her here. It just tosses Roxy out of the ring. And now turns her attention to Claire. It turns her attention to Tara, but Tara gets the stun gun. Roxy's still out. Ada Wong gets tagged in. Ada waiting for Roxy to get in the ring. And arm drag. And Tara gets tagged in now. And now Tara sending Ada into the corner. No, back elbow. And now Ada Wong with the kicks. Tag in to Claire again. And big kick to the face. And now just relentless here. And a knee. And boot to the head. And a tag. Roxy tagged in. And Claire's down. I don't know who's going to win this thing at this point. Roxy with a suicide dive. This has been a dogfight for the SRW Tag Team Championships. And now Roxy trying to get a cheap shot on Ada Wong, not working. Big forearm. And the cover. And now in the corner, Roxy able to counter. Oh. Right hand by Ada, but Roxy just shrugs it off. Oh, but maybe she didn't shrug it off. She might have more damage than we might believe. Big knee, double knees to the face. But Roxy back in control with a jawbreaker. And now Irish whip, no, countered by Claire. And now Claire getting the tag to Ada Wong. And now Ada running in. And a Hurricane Rana. The cover. Off the Hurricane Rana. No. And a slap to the face. That might not sit well with Roxy. And now slamming Roxy's face into the mat. And again a tag to Claire. All right, Roxy now. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Claire able to reverse. And a kick to the midsection. Tara yelling at Claire, and Claire not going to have any of it. Just pummeling Tara now. Oh, but she doesn't see Roxy behind her. Roxy taking advantage. The sacrifice well worth it seems like. And now Roxy, head scissors. Claire able to roll out of the ring, trying to get some separation. Irish whip, no. Roxy able to counter. Roxy up top again. And wait a minute. Hot shot to Ada Wong. Went for something out of the corner. And now Claire able to counter and just deliver the strikes onto Roxy. And moonsault, nobody home. And that might be the opening that the Glocks need here. No. They're going to have to hit something really big. One of these two teams are going to have to hit something really big to get the other one down. And now sends her out of the corner. And Roxy trying to figure out what is it going to take to win this thing. Oh, and a cheap shot by Tara to the back of the head. But Claire kicks her away. Or the back of her head might have hit the bottom rope also, but... And now Ada Wong gets tagged in again. Super kick avoided. Roxy, head scissors. Ada Wong counters. Kick countered. And now the tag. And now we're going for this boot again. And gets all of it. And the cover. Claire trying to run interference, and she does. But Tara keeping the pressure on Ada. No. Well, went for that super kick again. Arm wrench. No, forearm by Ada Wong. Wong now. Back suplex. And the tag made. And now in the corner of Femme Fatality. Knees. Repeated knees. And now Claire with a boot. But now Tara just drives the arm down. And oh, wait a minute. Tara getting the face of Ada. Ada with a right hand. Claire able to take advantage of it. Off the ropes and right hand. And Roxy just boots her right in the back of the head to break it up. And Claire with a shot to the arm. Claire off the ropes. Big knee. Out of nowhere. That knee to the head. That could be it too. No. And you hear the fans chanting tag team wrestling. Well, it seems like that's exactly what they're getting. A hell of a tag team match right now. Oh. And now shot right to the chest of Claire. And then Roxy takes out Ada. My God. And now face buster on the floor. It counts up to 7. But Roxy breaking up the count because she knows, like I said, a double count out doesn't help. A regular count out doesn't help. And now, Irish whip in the corner. No, Claire able to get out of the way. Went for a kick to avoid it. Claire now With the Superwoman punch, and she gets all of it. 2, and Tara breaks it up. Oh, now this could be it right here. Drives the knee into the head. The cover. 1, 2, no! What is it gonna take? I have no idea. And now a knee to the head. Roxy trying to keep Claire down, but I mean, what is it gonna take at this point? I honestly don't know. Tiger suplex with a bridge. 1, 2. Again, Claire. Claire with the wherewithal to kick out. And now, Claire again fighting. And now roll up by Roxy. 1, 2, no. Might have even had the tights too. Oh. There's our roundhouse kick that stuns Claire. Oh no. And that might be what she needed. Claire gets booted right in the head. And down goes Ada Wong. And the cover. The Glocks. 1, 2. Ada Wong's too late. We have new champions. The Glocks have finally done it. With that boot, the Glocks are now the new tag team champions. And who can stop the Glocks now?
Is that old reliable not so reliable no more? Oh, it's got spirit all right, but the body can't keep up. Just ain't as rugged as it used to be. Now you can haul it off to the junk heap, or you can bring it on down to Jim Rob's, where we'll give that beater a new lease on life. Maybe it just needs a new ticker, or some body work and a fresh coat of paint. Whatever it takes, our team's got the goods and the know-how to give that wreck a second shot. Because even an old car can learn new tricks at Jim Rob's.
Congratulations! You made it through the interview, passed training, and now you're ready for the streets. You'll be keeping a watchful eye after the citizens of Santo Ileso. But don't worry, we've got your back. Prepare to be kitted out with the highest caliber of weaponry that will be perfect for keeping our local community in line and obedient. You won't be alone out there either. With reliable allies by your side, we'll be keeping order together. You'll also be provided with state-of-the-art transport, meaning you'll always be wanting to call shotgun. Plus, with our new top employee program, you've got the chance of being selected as our #1 every single month. Just make sure you're around to receive your award. See you on the streets, newbie.
We have had a hell of a night here tonight at Money Shot, but our main event is coming up next. Lynn defends the SRW World Championship against Juliet Starling. What a hell of a main event we are in for. This is going to be a hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. You got to believe. Juliet wants to leave here tonight as the SRW World Champion, go into Revelations 10 as the World Champion. Here we go. When Lynn opened it up and said whoever wants a shot can have it, Juliet was the one who was the first to sign the open contract on the dotted line. And there she is, Juliet Starling. She's no stranger to world championships. And she's looking for one more in our main event. But to do it, she's got to go through the original Saint Lynn. This is going to be a hell of a match. Will Juliet walk into Revelations 10 as the new SRW World Champion? To do it, she has to go through the woman that fought like hell to get that title. You talk about a woman who just epitomizes this company. Some would say Cassandra. Some would say Carmen. But I think it's pretty obvious that woman's name is Lynn. the current SRW World Champion. The fans on their feet. One-on-one. There it is. The SRW World Championship is on the line. Juliet looks ready. And Lynn looks just as ready as well. And again, Juliet in a few days has to team with Ovana to take on Nova Kane and Dahlia Lockhart. But she's willingly taking this match tonight for the SRW World title. She did not want to give it up. She did not want to give up this opportunity. And she is going to make the most of it. Here we go, our main event. And Juliet going right after Lynn right away. Again, she understands how big of a match this is. She doesn't care that she's got a title, or excuse me, she's got a match in 3 days' time. She doesn't care if she's still not really 100% after all the things she went through in WWA. She understands the importance of this night. She understands the importance of this title match, and she's making the most of it. But Lynn is not going to make her first title defense her last one. And now Juliet gets countered by Lynn. And now Lynn with a guillotine on the floor. But Juliet able to break it free. And now wait, Juliet countered. No, Lynn countered. Lynn now back suplex on the floor. And now big elbow. And a knee. Now obviously, count out favors the champion, but you know Lynn does not want to win on a count out. And she knows Juliet's going to be more than she can handle. And then some. She wouldn't have taken this match if she didn't think otherwise. And now Lynn has got Juliet. No. Hot shot. And now Lynn trying to get the upper hand, but and now look at this. Juliet with a sharpshooter now on Lynn. But Lynn quickly able to get out of it. And now face first. And back and forth we go for the SRW World title as expected. Right sweep. And now Juliet with the forearms. Off the ropes and clothesline. And tornado DDT. Oh, but dropped. Now and kick to the knee. Both women going back and forth as we expected. And the clothesline by Juliet. And now Juliet going up top. Could she be looking for the sparkling elbow? No. Lynn getting up to her feet. And a big missile drop kick. And the moonsault afterward. And the cover. 1. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what the hell? Vorpal breaker by Juliet. Alvana's own move used against Lynn, but it is not enough. And now on the outside, Lynn sending Juliet back inside the ring. And now, nope. Kick to the midsection. And facebuster. And now Lynn. Uh-oh. Wait, Lynn. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Saints Clash. Got all of it. Cover. 1, 2. No! And now, oh wait, what's big clothesline? I didn't even know what Juliet was thinking of right there, but it was effective, but not enough for the 3 count. And now Juliet back in control. Knees to the midsection again by Lynn. Working on that midsection. Uh-oh, wait. Went for something there, but Lynn with a shot to the midsection. Again, more shots to the midsection. And a clothesline. Kick to the back. And right to the arm. And the cover. Lynn not letting up the pressure. No. And that's what Lynn has to do. She cannot let up on Juliet, a former CCO Women's Champion. Oh, and drops her with the elbow. Like I said, Juliet, a former CCO Women's Champion, a former Queens of Wrestling Champion, she cannot waste a single opportunity here. Because if she is allowed any breathing room, Juliet will take advantage. And now Juliet, straight right hand, and now the crossbody, high crossbody, 1, 2, no. And again, Juliet looking frustrated, but she cannot get frustrated right now. Uh-oh, chainsaw dash, she gets all of it. Chainsaw dash 2, no. And now high moonsault. That chainsaw dash has won Juliet multiple championships, but it wasn't enough to win the SRW World title here. And now, Northern Lights suplex. And now Lynn sending Juliet rips first into the into the steel steps, I should say. And again, any injuries that Juliet may have had going into this match and may have coming out of this match, she's gonna take with her into Revelations, and she cannot afford that. She cannot afford any more injuries. And now the count is again into the ring steps. Counts up to 8. And Lynn, is going to break that count. And yes, exactly, she does so. Again, she does not want to win this match via a count out. She wants to win this fair and square. She wants to win this the right way. I mean, yes, the Saints do some underhanded tactics at times, but when it comes to this title, it means the world to Lynn, and she does not want an asterisk by any defense or any successful defense. And Juliet is getting everything and then some from the original Saint right now. And Juliet clothesline. And a second one. Juliet now with the sweep. Sending down Lynn. And the cover off the sweep. No. Again, it's been back and forth between both of these women in this matchup. But who's going to get the upper hand? That's the question. It looks like Juliet so far. And now Lynn able to counter at the boot right in the corner. And now Lynn up top, but Juliet, can she avoid it? No, she cannot. Head scissors. And now Lynn going back to the top. And went for the swanton and nobody home. Juliet able to get out of the way, and now Juliet went for something. Lynn caught her from behind. Lynn now STO and the cover. 1, 2, no. And now, what's Lynn thinking here? Big drop kick in the corner. And more strikes. But Juliet got the foot up. Irish whip countered. From duck down leapfrog. And drop kick. But both women unable to capitalize. Both women down. These fans on their feet right now for this SRW World title match. Who is going to leave as the champion? As Lynn now with the right hand. Maybe getting a little irritated at the resilience of Juliet Starling, but she had to expect it. She knows what kind of woman Juliet is. And now, you sent out to the floor. Juliet having a moment to breathe, it looks like. And now, drums are down. And now it's Juliet with the ground and pound. And into the steel ring post. Both women going back and forth now. Juliet back inside the ring, waiting for Lynn. She knows Lynn's going to get back in. And up, Lynn with a shot to the midsection. Lynn, tornado DDT. And the cover, hooking the leg. One, no, she was a little. She didn't get all that pin. And now, Lynn with the Liger Bomb. Trying to put Juliet away once and for all there. And duck down. Leapfrog. And the big belly to belly. And all that damage to the ribs obviously has hampered Juliet. And Lynn is taking full advantage of it. Big forearm in the corner. Oh, but Juliet rolls to the outside. Trying to get some breathing room here. But back into the guillotine that she tried early in this match. But Juliet fights her way out of it. And now Juliet off the ropes, Irish whip, duck down, leapfrog, and the knee to the midsection. Kick to the face. And now, big knee to the back of the head. And sweeps the leg. And a knee to the back. Kick, another one. And now the cross armbar out of nowhere. But Juliet out of the way. Juliet now off the ropes, big forearm. Kick, or excuse me, punches now. And a shot to the back. Juliet went for something again, and now right to those ribs. Those injured ribs. Right hand, more right hands. Left hand, and another right hand, and another right hand, and a third right hand. And now, went for the kick in the corner, but Lynn gets out of the way. And now, no, Juliet, reverse DDT. But Lynn's right back up. Going for a brain buster. No. Right to the knee. And moonsault. And now, going for the chase on dash. No, DDT counter. 1, 2, no. And now, Lynn with the swanton to those injured ribs. 1, 2, got her. And Lynn retains the SRW World title. Juliet gave it everything she had. And look at this. Lynn with the swanton to those injured ribs. And Lynn makes her first successful defense of the SRW World title. And Lynn leading the next set of SRW. Thank you for joining us for Money Shot. We'll see you later.